Good morning, y'all. So more big news for Georgia Tech. Another player has hit the portal. This is for girls basketball. That is Dunn. No surprise here. She was obviously the star for them this past season. Led them in scoring, 15.5 points per game and 5.8 rebounds. She also had numerous 20-point games this past season. I mean, like I said, her in the backcourt along with a Tony Morgan and a Daniel Carnegie and a Chit Chat Wright was phenomenal. I love the way she played with size and pace. And what's crazy is about this, and shout out to Talia Goodman of On3, says do not contact tag. So you know what that means, right? Either they got a place already lined up, what she feels pretty good about, or, you know what I'm saying, her agent said do not contact, like, hey, we good, we know where we going. So, I mean, she's a great player. I think this will be her final season. I believe she's a junior, so it'll be her final season in, obviously, college basketball. So y'all comment below, where do y'all want her to go? Tough time for Georgia Tech, though, to say the least, in terms of their basketball program, especially with losing the two players we talked about on the boys' side, Nate George and Duncan Powell. Now on the girls, you've lost 3 girls into the portal. And again, it's going to be interesting because, like I said, how effective is the portal in girls college basketball? That I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. Obviously, like I said in my previous videos, and see. But now, if you're Georgia Tech, you have to hit the portal, right? If you're the girls' coach, but they're still on the prowl, still in the search. Obviously, with Coach Fortner or Coach Nell stepping down, retiring essentially, even after signing that extension. So it's gonna be interesting to see who they pick. But as soon as they pick somebody, they're gonna have to get on the ball, get the ball rolling early, and start recruiting at a high end level, because now you got a completely new team. Right, and it's going to be interesting to see what the new coach does. The 2025 Michaela Jackson, does she still keep her scholarship? Right, is she going to be able to go to Georgia Tech? Right, what's up with her? Chit Chat, right? Will she stay, or will she also try to hit the portal? You know, what players are going to stay for Georgia Tech that's left, if any, and who are they going to target in the portal? Because, like, you got to think about this. It's going to be probably a whole different offense this new coach is going to run, because you got a new scheme, new assistant, probably coaches coming in with her. It's going to be a lot. Or if it's a guy, you know what I'm saying? It could also be a male coach as well. So it's going to be interesting, and definitely a big storyline to follow over the next few weeks, next few months, even potentially for Georgia Tech. But another player lost into the transfer portal, man. Tough news today. Yesterday was a bombshell of news. Like I said, I talked about Duncan Powell, Anthony Carey hitting the portal, Coach Fortner stepping down, and obviously Tony Morgan. Now, you start your Tuesday morning with more big Georgia Tech news, with their star player, Dunn, officially hitting the portal. So, Tech fans, y'all holler at me. Y'all tell me, man, how are y'all feeling about all this news in the past few days? Is it gut-wrenching? You know, how do you honestly feel? And what is your thoughts on Coach Nell, her obviously retiring, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of suddenly, abruptly yesterday, you know, and who would you want to be the coach moving forward for these Yellow Jackets? Interesting questions definitely to impose, and we'll see how Georgia Tech moves, man. But that's my reaction. Georgia Tech loses another star player of their team this past year that had a really good year, won 21-plus games, and a team that made the tournament as well, man. But that's my thoughts. That's my reaction. Y'all comment down below.